Nations are born in the hearts of poets. They prosper and die in the hands of politicians. This quote underscores the role of literature and poetry in shaping the destiny of nations. People who have no hold over their process of thinking are likely to be ruined by liberty of thought, emphasizing the importance of responsible thinking and intellectual discipline. The ultimate aim of the ego is not to see something, but to be something. Discussing the concept of self-realization and self-actualization. The truth is that the religious and the poetic spirit have much in common. Both are makers and both wish to make. Highlighting the creative and transformative aspects of religion and poetry. Achhi takdeer uski hai jo haq mein gawah. Good fortune belongs to those who strive for the truth. The youth is like a garden where the blossoming of flowers occurs. It doesn't necessarily need trees. Beyond the stars, there are other worlds. Still more trials await in the journey of love. Hai duniya maqtal mein khoon-e akhtar ka libas, lekin is libas ki कीमत क्या है मालूम? The world is like a slaughterhouse, covered with the blood of stars, but who knows the value of this attire? Islam expects every Muslim to do this duty, and if we realize our responsibility, time will come soon when we shall justify ourselves worthy of a glorious past. Encouraging Muslims to fulfill their responsibilities and live up to the legacy of Islam. Knowledge is like a deep well fed by perennial springs, and ignorance is like a desert spread over the universe. The nation that is full of self-knowledge and self-awareness is bound to rise and shine. Ignorance of self results in slavery. We are victims of evil customs. It is a crime against humanity that our women are shut up within the four walls of the houses as prisoners. There is no sanction anywhere for the deplorable condition in which our women have to live. Art and literature have no substitute for the shaping of the whole inner quality of a nation by a creative, interpreting, and improving force of its own. Man is primarily governed by passion and instinct. That one individual with destiny can create a nation. Therefore, a collective death should not be mourned as much as a single individual's death. I have seen the movement of the sinews of the sky and the blood coursing in the veins of the moon. Nations are born in the hearts of poets. They prosper and die in the hands of politicians. The nature of a true leader, as conceived by the poet, is such that he is primarily a visionary who maintains his gaze on his goal. Be aware of your own worth. Use all of your power to achieve it. Create an ocean from a dewdrop. Do not beg for light from the moon. Obtain it from the spark within you. A people who have no sense of history are, as it were, a people who have no ears or eyes. He who has a task to perform must know how to take sides, or he is quite unworthy of his task. The Quran does not preach violence. It preaches the ethics of social justice. The ego is partly free, partly determined, and reaches fuller freedom by approaching the individual who is most free, God. The direction in which education starts, a man will determine his future in life. Your civilization will be a humanistic one only when your scientific knowledge is used by you to promote your desire for the betterment of mankind. The man who is a pessimist before 48 knows too much. If he is an optimist after it, he knows too little.